Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. Due to YouTube's changing quote-unquote community standards, I created a channel called Grumpy Old Fart over on Rumble, a free speech alternative to YouTube. You can see all of my stuff over there, including my political and social commentary, as well as my current events videos. The links to my YouTube and Rumble channels, as well as links to let you order my books, are in the description of this video. If you enjoy my content, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. I welcome your comments, even if you disagree with me. Now, on with the video. Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. I'm doing a historic haunting video on the suicide forest. There are places in the world that are revered as locations of dark dread and ill intent. If there was ever a place that moniker fit, that description fit, it would be the suicide forest. I'm going to see if I can pronounce this properly because it's in Japanese, so bear with me. Aokigahara. I'm going to spell it. Aokigahara. Aokigahara Jukai. Jukai. Aokigahara Jukai. It's in the shadow of Japan's Mount Fuji. It is an ancient forest as haunting as it is beautiful. It's called the Sea of Trees. Its more well-known nickname is the Suicide Forest. Each year, dozens of people walk into these woods with the intent of dying there. The bodies are there. The forest is so vast and so thick that suicide victims can go years without being found. When they are found, many times they are left there like some kind of a macabre display for hikers. You know, somebody ventures off the path and they find one of these things, one of these bodies. And by the way, leaving the pathways is illegal. The paths are monitored by police on remote video cameras. I don't know, maybe they're afraid to go in there too. And there's really no way to tabulate the number of suicides that occur in the forest every year because nobody reports that kind of stuff. Nobody says, I'm going to go commit suicide, and then they go in there. You know? Now, there's other stuff that goes along with this. In the 19th century, this place was popular with those intent on abandoning an elderly relative so they die of starvation, dehydration, or exposure. This was a common practice years ago, centuries ago, called ubasute. U-B-A-S-U-T-E. Ubasute. This was back in the 19th century. So, yeah, old people were sent in there and just left to die. There are signs posted pleading with visitors not to kill themselves and giving phone numbers of the police station where they have people who will talk with them and listen to them, try to convince them not to. Local legends are numerous and are observed by most. Locals won't go into the forest at night. Compasses don't work. Visitors get lost and cannot find their way out, which drives them insane. Ghosts walk through the trees. These ghosts lure others into the woods. That's what the legend is reported. And the people who are lured into the woods get lost and go crazy. There's a lot more to this, but there was just so much information. This place is just ridiculously haunted by all reports. People who enter the woods report feeling as if they're being watched. Many report seeing apparitions, hearing voices calling out to them. And with all the death that this place has seen, I'd be surprised if it wasn't haunted, you know? Now, I'm not pro-suicide in any way, shape, form, or fashion. If you feel the need to self-harm or to kill yourself or whatever, commit suicide, don't do it. Find some help. There's people out there who are willing to listen. Find a priest. Find a preacher, a minister. Find a doctor, a psychologist, a loved one, a family member. There's somebody out there willing to listen, willing to help you. Don't commit suicide. It's not worth it. I'm a firm believer that every person is a library. When a person dies, that library, some libraries are bigger than others because of the age thing. Young people have a smaller library than older people. Older people are like, their library is the size of Manhattan because they've lived so long and they've experienced so much. When any person dies, that library is lost. Imagine losing a library before it even gets started. Young people are committing suicide all the time because of these COVID lockdowns and things like that. And it's crazy. Don't do it. Find somebody to talk to. Okay? It's just not worth it. Get some help. Okay? Now, that being said, this suicide forest here is just, I've seen pictures of it. The pictures give you goosebumps. There is, I don't know why anybody would go in there, to be honest. There's only, I don't know of a reason to go in there. I really wouldn't. It's a beautiful place to look at. If you're flying over it, that's great, but you couldn't pay me to go in that forest. Not because of the haunting, just because it's creepy. So, anyway, hope this finds everybody well. You folks have a good day. God bless one and all. We elect cookie-cutter politicians every single election cycle. Yes men who maintain the status quo and do just enough to make us believe the system still works. Imagine, if you will, a president who actually tries to fix things. If you like action, political intrigue, and a righteous crusade, check out my political thriller, The Righteous President.